Hey, what's up guys? Little man with a big opinion here. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about different food preps that store well in mason jars. The mason jars that I pulled out are food preps that once you take away the oxygen or freeze the food, it eliminates the possibility of bugs getting into said food. Um, so all of the food in these jars was froze for a 3 to 5 day period, killing any of the bug eggs so I don't have to mess with weevils or anything. Now, if you haven't watched my video where I put food in 5 gallon buckets, that food was frozen and then also stored inside of a mylar bag with an oxygen absorber, so they got double protected. But enough chitter chatter. I think I have 7, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I have 7 things here that are shelf stable foods that will last you 25 years plus. So the first one, good old pinto beans. I put these in here November 15th of last year. So a recent ad. I only grabbed out pinto beans. You can do the same thing with black beans and navy beans, and then I think there's a couple others, but those are the only 3 beans that I stockpile that way. Next, we have oatmeal. For the oatmeal, you want to go with the steel cut. I forget the reasoning behind that. If I remember it or I research it, I'll put it in the description down below. But steel cut oatmeal, again, that was frozen as well. Good old long grain white rice. And the reason you want to go with the white rice instead of the brown rice is brown rice has oils and fats in it and it'll go bad faster. Here's a new one that I've added, and this is the powdered milk from Walmart. This was put in March 9th of 2021, so fairly recently. And then on a couple of the jars, I saved the measurements. I just tape it to the side, how much powder for how much water, but I don't put that on every single one of them. But this was a recent ad, something else that I discovered that was shelf stable for 25 years plus. Next one is instant coffee. I'm pretty sure this is the coffee that I got just at Dollar Tree. Whichever coffee you prefer, you can store up. But instant coffee is another shelf stable food item. And then the last 2 is salt and sugar that I grabbed out. Again, it is completely up to you what size jars you use. I mean, I've got these little guys, a quart jar, and a half-gallon jar. The nice thing about mason jars is wherever you put the food items, wherever you have room for it, kind of dictates what size jars you go with. So it's something all of your preps could go underneath your bed in little ones like this. You can go with the bigger ones, whichever one suits your needs. And then the only one that I didn't grab out because I just recently moved and I couldn't find it, so it's probably still in a box or a tote somewhere. I have honey. And again, doesn't matter what size jar you store it in. I will say with honey, it can crystallize. So you just want to, warm up some water, not quite boiling, but fairly hot water, and you just stick your jar inside the water and it'll warm up the honey and decrystallize it for you. But short, simple, 8 different things you can put in a mason jar that is shelf stable. And when I kind of mentioned it When I say shelf stable, I mean 25 plus years. These are the food items that you put away and you kind of forget about it. Unless you're someone that is trying to reach a goal of your 2 weeks worth of prepper food, your 1 month, 3, 6, a full year, you know. But types of foods that you're not putting away in your working pantry and constantly rotating and having to keep stock of what you have, what you need to go get. And that being said, I have to re-put this stuff away. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found any of the information useful, then like and subscribe. If you think a friend or a family member would find the information useful, then share the video with them. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.